This conference will now be recorded.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Oceanside Library's meditation class with Pat Anderson. Thank you so much for coming. I hope that you enjoyed today's session. Take it away, Pat.
Well, thank you again, O'Carrier, for always being here for us and helping us with being able to have this meditation be here. Thank you, all of you who are here today, and I hope that you're staying cool. This is a meditation for your empowerment, healing, and it's also for you to be able to have knowledge about this beautiful art of Jin Shin, which dates back to over 5,000 years ago and is a beautiful way of releasing blockages in your body and bringing energy into your body to release, as you're releasing the stresses, bringing in healing and harmony and balance. So before we begin meditation, I usually like to go over something that we've talked about in the past just to review it. And last week we had talked about safety energy lock 11. The safety energy locks that we use when we hold various positions of our body are similar to if you have ever had acupuncture, and where they place the pins to release the blockages. This beautiful modality has its own system of where the safety energy locks are to place your hands so that you can release blockages and bring in the healing energy. So last week we talked about safety energy lock 11, and what I'd like you to do is just to take your right hand and place it over your shoulder very gently as if it's a coat hanger. Take your left hand and do the same thing. So what you're basically doing is where your neck, I'll show you where your neck meets your shoulders. You just place your hand there. The safety energy locks are usually about 3 inches in diameter, and they're about the size of your palm of your hand. So if you place your hands there, and if you have some kind of an issue with your arms or your shoulders and you can't really reach that, you don't need to reach so far back, just the back of where the neck and the shoulders meet, you can always bring your hands forward and intend, because bringing the energy in for this beautiful modality happens through your intention, your breath, conscious breathing, and it happens through the use of your hands or your fingers. So for right now, I'd like you to just sit very comfortably in your chair, or if you're lying on a yoga mat, and please close your eyes and just breathe gently. And notice when you breathe in, how your belly expands, and as you breathe out, your belly contracts. And as you're breathing, we always think about the exhale first, because exhaling, you're releasing what you don't need. And when you're breathing in, you're bringing in that healing energy of your breath. Now, safety energy lock, as all safety energy locks, and there's 26 of them on the left side of your body and 26 of them on the right side of your body. All of them have a beautiful description as a part of them, and they help you on your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical levels. So where your hands are right now, just resting gently, this safety energy lock is called the hub. It's called the hub of letting go and then receiving. So just with your eyes closed and with your gentle breath, just envision as you let go through your breath, you're letting go of what you don't need. And as you breathe in, you're breathing in beautiful, harmonizing, balancing energy. Now, some people feel that they like to crisscross their hands in front of their throat. And if at any time you want to go to that position, you can do that also. Either way will bring the energy in and release what you don't need. Just placing your hands on your shoulders like this brings in a relaxation in your shoulders. I know sometimes when you're tense, your shoulders tend to go up towards your head. And when you relax, your shoulders go down as if they're falling to the floor when you relax. And just when you feel tense, just having this holding of this safety energy lock will help you to relax your shoulders and to relax your body. And at the same time, it's also helping when it's releasing things. You may have a headache that you want to help to release. Headaches have different reasons for headaches, but this is one way that you can help to release a headache. If you have any neck tension, this also helps very much with that. And now as you're relaxing, I wanted to now we use this position when we do the supervisor flow. Right now, I'd like you to open your eyes again and to see what we're going to do with our fingers. For the supervisor flow, what you do is you take your right thumb and place it over your ring finger nail, the nail of your ring finger. So I'm sorry, this is my left hand, my left thumb over my ring fingernail. And I'm take your right hand and do the same thing. Put your thumb of your right hand over the ring finger nail. And then place your hands very gently in your lap and just close your eyes and breathe and see how this feels. Now this is a mudra. A mudra you may have seen on various statues of spiritual masters from years ago. And they have different positions that they're holding their hands. This position I use probably every day because this position opens your lungs and it also relaxes you and it brings in energy. And I love to walk, so almost every day, unless it's really, really raining hard, I go out walking with my husband for a bit, and he walks faster than me because he has longer legs, or maybe he's more driven to walk faster, and I get tired easily. And if you as I walk, I hold this. So right now, with your eyes closed, just see how this feels for you, because anytime that you need to open your lungs, get more breath in, this helps, especially if you're doing some kind of walking or running or movement in which you need to have more breath. And at the same time, it relaxes you and it gives you more energy. So we combine this when we do the supervisor flow. Today for our meditation, we're going to do the main central vertical flow, which is like the mother lode of all of the flows in this beautiful art. Energy flow. So if you want to close your eyes for a minute, what we'll do is, let's see, why don't we just start, we'll do a little of the supervisor flow, which maybe we can get to today. Right now, take your right hand and place it over your left shoulder and keep your left hand with your thumb on your ring fingernail. And if you just close your eyes and relax, and I'll just give you a little information about the supervisor flow. Well, the main central vertical flow brings the energy. As we breathe, the energy goes down the front of our body and up our back. And then it branches off. And it branches throughout our body. But then it branches, the supervisor flow becomes the offspring of your breath with the main central vertical flow. So you can connect with it by doing just this, placing your left hand over your shoulder and your right hand holding the right hand over your shoulder, the left hand with your thumb over the ring finger. And as you're doing this, you're helping the left side of your body. And if you have a neck ache, or if you have a kink in your neck, or something with the left side of your body, just holding this position helps. And many times I'll wake up in the morning and I won't have time for the main central vertical flow, but I'll feel that I just want to do the supervisor flow, and I'll do this for even a few minutes on each side. So now with your eyes closed, just feel your way over to the other side. Take your left hand, put it on your shoulder. You're really on safety energy lock 11. which again is the janitor of your body, releasing what you don't need. And just take your right hand and again place the thumb over the ring fingernail. And now you're harmonizing and doing the right supervisor flow and helping with whatever is on your right side of your body, especially your neck and your shoulder and head, going down to the bottom of your feet. And at the same time now, if you can, place your knees together. And if you have trouble putting your knees together, if you take the bottom of your feet and you just separate where your feet are, where your shoes are, just separate them a little bit, your knees should be able to be gently together. And this is the mediator flow, because the energy as it goes down the front of our body and up our back, and then it goes down the sides of our body, the left side, the right side. Then as you put your knees together, what you're mediating that energy, and it's going zigzag across your body. And it's helping with connecting you to all of the organ function flows. And doing this, the supervisor flow also is the same as holding your fingers and releasing the stresses that you feel emotionally from any emotional things that are happening to you in your body. So this is a great flow to use just by itself, even if you have a little bit of time for this, or just part of it. So right now we're going to go into our meditation. So for your meditation, know that you can bring whoever you want into this meditation. We're all connected. And also, if at any time you want to change your position or hold a different position, please feel free to do so. This is an art for you. It's your own personal art of what your body needs and what you wish to do to help bring healing into your body and to release those stresses. So right now, with your eyes closed, make yourself comfortable wherever you are. If you're on a yoga mat, or if you're sitting in a chair or lying on your couch, just leave a space for your belly, in your belly, so the air can come in. And just soften the muscles of your face. Smooth out your forehead, the muscles surrounding your eyes. Slacken your jaw. Let your shoulders melt down away from your ears, as if they're touching your feet, and your belly is soft. Bring your attention to your natural breath without trying to change it. Gently breathe in and out of your nose with your mouth relaxed and closed. And just simply notice the rhythm of your breath. And now just gently start to expand your breath. As you breathe into your belly, let your breath gently fill up into your ribs and then up into your chest. And then gently release from the chest, the ribs, and empty your belly. Breathe at your own pace. Take your time, filling up the belly, the ribs, and the chest as you inhale, and your stomach expands. And in your own time, releasing the chest, the ribs, and the belly as your stomach contracts as you exhale. Take your time and feel the movement of the breath going through you. As you exhale, you are unloading your stresses and fears. And as you inhale, you are receiving the breath of life, your infinite source of life energy. And you're also increasing your awareness and your understanding. Conscious breathing is a great link to being awake, teaching you the presence of the now, and also expanding your self-knowledge. Make yourself available to placing your awareness, your attention on your breath. Know that practicing conscious abdominal breathing is a bridge between the conscious and the unconscious functions of your nervous system. It turns on your parasympathetic nervous system to bring about rest, digestion, healing, and repair while unlocking your blockages. Our breath is our very first healer. It is our simplest and perhaps our most important self-help tool, as each breath helps us to release what we don't need, as well as bring in strength and healing with the inhale. When we exhale consciously, we release tension, stress, and fear. Focusing on your exhale helps in letting go of fear, which then brings in inner peace. You can choose this letting go of fear in your mind. It is said we are in disharmony because of what we haven't let go of. For instance, our fears, and not because of anything that we lack. When we inhale naturally, we receive an abundance of life energy, which connects our body, our mind, and our spirit. Ways of breathing include the art of using 36 breaths, using positive I am affirmations, as well as visualizing, sending, and receiving love to others through your heart space as you breathe. We will expand on these as we continue with our meditation classes. Today we will be breathing positive I am affirmations. This is not based on the art of Jin Shin, but it's a part of what I've added to my art, and I hope that it can be helpful for you. Positive affirmations can be said at any time, not only during meditation, but any time you need to uplift your thoughts or when you're feeling vulnerable. We will state an I am affirmation to ourselves on our exhale, sending that positive thought out to the universe. And as we inhale, we will receive it back from the universe as a confirmation. We always state our affirmations as a present fact as you exhale and inhale with each one of your breaths. So as you exhale with your breath, you can say to yourself, if you like, I am perfect health, breathing out this thought to the universe. And as you inhale, receive what you sent out as it comes back to you as a confirmation from the universe by repeating to yourself, I am. Breathe out, exhale, I am perfect health. Breathe in, inhale, I am. And if you like, you can repeat saying this to yourself for a few breaths. And now, if you wish, as you exhale, say to yourself, I am strong, calm, and confident. As you inhale, state, I am. Again, exhaling, I am strong, calm, and confident. Inhaling, state, I am. Again, you can repeat saying this to yourself for a few breaths. Another positive I am affirmation you can say, exhaling out, I am peaceful, loving, and contented. Inhaling in, I am. I am peaceful, loving, and contented. I am. Continue this affirmation for a few breaths if you'd like. And now you may continue with your own personal affirmations about yourself for a few minutes. As you exhale, use your own personal I am statement, or you can repeat any of the affirmations you've already said. Remember when you inhale to say I am as your confirmation from the universe. And now, with your eyes closed, continue to breathe gently as we transition to holding your right hand fingers around your left thumb. So just take your right hand and place it gently around your left thumb, and place your hands comfortably on your lap or however you're comfortable. And as you hold your thumb, be aware holding any one of your fingers harmonizes and releases your thought patterns, which are your attitudes or your emotions. So just as when you breathe consciously, holding any of your fingers also stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for your relaxation and your healing. And it works on all levels of your body, on your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual self. When you hold your fingers, perhaps on your own, you can hold the fingers of either or both of your hands. It is your art. You can hold your fingers inconspicuously or even more than one at a time while you're talking or even watching TV. The energy flows even if you're not sitting quietly. Although the energy seems to be strongest when I am being quiet and breathing consciously. So now, as you are holding your thumb, you are harmonizing worry. Worry could include anxiety with situations or people, either in the past or projecting worry into the future. There may be feelings of hate, depression, or obsessiveness included in your worrying. Holding your thumb harmonizes and releases all the emotions related to worrying. And it simultaneously balances your stomach and your spleen function energy. Worrying affects your stomach. Holding your thumb strengthens your core, helping to digest nutrients as well as any external stimuli. Your self-confidence is being strengthened, and love and compassion for others is being fostered. You may find that holding your thumb can also be helpful for any stomach or skin conditions. So continue to be aware of your breath and how you are feeling in your body. And now if you would switch from holding your thumb to holding your index finger on that same hand. Holding your index finger harmonizes and releases any fear that you feel in your body. It is felt that fear is connected to causing all of your other emotions. Holding your index finger helps us to stay in the flow by letting go of fears, perhaps related to uncertainties of life, perfectionism, and shyness. Your fears block your physical healing. Immunology research has shown that your immune system is more fully activated when we are happy and not fearful. Holding your index finger also supports your bladder and your kidney function energy, as there is a connection between fear and a weakened bladder function. Hold your index finger whenever you feel afraid. It could be very helpful when sitting in a dentist chair or at a doctor's office. Holding your index finger strengthens your will to live. It can also be helpful with headaches, nose congestion, digestion, and any back projects you might be working on. Continue to breathe gently and notice how you feel in your body. And now switch from holding your index finger to holding your middle finger. Your middle finger is your anger finger. Some people use this finger as angry and aggressive responses to situations. But just holding this finger harmonizes and releases those feelings of temper, frustration, and aggressiveness when things do not go our way. Holding the middle finger calms down your feelings of anger, temper, frustration, and aggressiveness. And at the same time, it protects the liver and the gallbladder energy function. Holding your middle finger helps to translate all that bottled up creative energy into positive actions. There have been a number of times when we're driving that my husband hands me his right middle finger for me to hold when somebody dangerously cuts in front of us. For us, using this art like this during upsetting times in the car has certainly dispelled some anger and frustration, and it makes the ride much more enjoyable for us. Holding your middle finger can also be helpful with tiredness, with circulation, and your eyes. So continue to breathe slowly and mindfully. And now switch from holding your middle finger to holding your ring finger. Your ring finger is your sadness finger. Hold it whenever you feel sadness of any kind. It helps you to experience those feelings of sadness by letting go through grieving or crying after an appropriate amount of time, which is just right for you. Feelings of disappointment, guilt, and negative thoughts can also be harmonized as well. Holding your ring finger balances your lung and your large intestine function energy. It boosts the common sense optimism that things are going to get better again. It can be helpful with your breathing, with coughs, and any ear issues. Continue to notice your breathing and what is happening in your body. And now gently switch from holding your ring finger to holding your little finger. Holding your little finger harmonizes pretending, as well as too much trying to do with all those to-do lists that we all have. Pretending is stressful for you when you laugh on the outside, but you're crying or upset on the inside. And it takes a lot of effort and strain when we carry out trying to do things that we don't like. And this affects your heart and your small intestine function energy. But holding your little finger helps you to release and to harmonize these thought patterns as it releases tensions with all of your pretending and your to-do list. You then learn to live from your heart and be faithful to your own truth. Living from your heart brings in lightness and serenity, and life becomes more simple. Holding your little finger can be helpful with nervousness, sore throats, your bones, and any heart projects. Continue to breathe and notice your body. And now take either hand and rest your fingers from one hand into the palm of your other hand. And then you may switch with the fingers of the other hand in the palm of your hand. Or you can hold your hand in any variation of prayer position with your fingers pointed upward or your fingers clasped. Know that holding any one of these positions connect us to our eternal energy source, which helps with every cell of our body. It harmonizes all our circulatory systems, all our organ function energy flows, and every level of our being. Take a few moments now to focus again on your breathing. Notice what you're feeling in your body. Breathe gently, slowly, and softly. Continue to allow your belly to collapse as you gently, quietly, and slowly breathe out your stresses. Watch as your belly rises as you gently, quietly, and slowly breathe in healing. Breathe out stresses and fears. Breathe in healing, the breath of life, expanding your self-awareness. Remember, energy follows intention or thought. Your intentions may be to bring deep healing to your body. You can also intend to be connected to the wisdom, guidance, and healing of your inner healer or guide, which is also known as your higher self, your inner goodness, your source within. It's also known as the ancient, changeless, undisturbed peace and love that is within you, which the world cannot intrude upon and you carry in your heart. As you continue with your breath, remember consciously breathing and placing your hands on specific parts of the body conveys the universal energy more strongly. You may or you may not notice, feel, or experience some heat or some coolness after a while, or even pulsing, and then streaming of energy or smoothing, or even gurgling, twitching, clicking, coughing, sneezing. If you notice any pulsing, you may wish to keep your hands on that position longer until it smooths out, or go back to it at another time. It may take time to feel the rhythm or the pulsing of your energy, but after a while, with using this art, you will be more sensitive to it. This is your art of working with yourself, and you choose how long to stay in any one position. Generally, 2 to 5 minutes is sufficient, but you can certainly stay longer, and you will know what your own needs are after a while. We will now begin the first step of the main central vertical flow, which is known as the mother lode of all flows in Jin Shin. It's the source of your life energy, and you will be bringing the energy down in a straight vertical line. So now I'd like you to take your right hand and place it. If you need to peek, look, you just need to put your right hand on top of your head, and your left hand will go above your nose, right between your eyebrows. And if at any time during this main central vertical flow, which we're going to be bringing with our left hand, the energy down the straight vertical line into our body, if at any time your right hand feels too tired or uncomfortable, you can place it between your breasts where your heart space is. Either position would be fine. So now, as you have your hands in position, your eyes are closed and you're gently breathing and relaxing, know the power of your breath pours down the top of your head, relaxing the muscles of your face, filling your skin, your muscles, tissues, blood, your bones, and going deep within your body with this healing light. As this miraculous life force travels down your body, it aids, but it's not limited to revitalizing the deep energy circulation, improving your memory, dissipating mental stress, as well as working on controlling blood pressure. Continue to breathe slowly and mindfully. For now, we're only moving using our left hand. So right now, if you would take your left hand and just place it gently over the tip of your nose. It rests gently over the tip of your nose. And as you are breathing, know that your breath is continuing to uplift every cell in your body. Some of the areas that it aids includes the superficial body energy, which governs your skin. It helps digestive function and appetite balance, releases tensions in the pelvic girdle and the reproductive organs, as well as aiding your self-image. And now if you would take your left hand and take your left index finger and just place it very gently under your nose where that little indentation is. And the rest of your fingers can rest gently on your shin in a straight vertical line if you're able to. This guiding, healing breath, as it continues to pour down the center of your body, it filters into all the systems of your body, works on opening your brain, aids in the ability to speak coherently, and helps to improve all speech impediments. Continue your gentle breathing and noticing your body. And now we're going to take our left hand, we're going down the body in a straight vertical line. The next area is the V-notch of our neck. Just gently place your fingers or your hand over the V-notch of your neck. The breath of creation is working on revitalizing the thyroid and the parathyroid glands. It's helping your heart. It's regulating calcium intake, harmonizing metabolism, helping in adapting to surroundings and situations, as well as aiding our artistic expression. Continue to breathe slowly and mindfully. And now if you would take your left hand in a straight vertical line, place it between your breasts where your heart center is. If your right hand is already there, just place your left hand over your right hand. This healing energy, as it continues to move down your body, works as an aid in revitalizing the lungs, pelvic girdle, and hips. It strengthens your immune system, the thymus to help with all critical conditions. It governs the reproductive, generative, and regenerative functions of your body. And it helps in being forever young. Continue to be aware of your breath and how you are feeling in your body. Now take your left hand, feel your way down in a straight vertical line past your ribs to the bottom of your rib cage where the base of your sternum is. And just gently hold your hands or your fingers at the base of your sternum in the center of your body. This life source energy of your breath, as it descends down the front of your body and ascends up your back, all is being revitalized. Aid is being given to the energy path of the spleen and the adrenal glands. Assistance is given in the secretion of digestive juices and hormones, helps in the prevention of diabetes, revitalizes your nervous system, also the joints of the body, and it helps vision. It aids the energy of human destiny. Continue to breathe slowly, gently, and mindfully. And now with your left hand, feel your way down to where your belly button is at your umbilicus. And just place your left hand or your left fingers right above your belly button. This flowing, loving energy is uplifting the energy of every cell of your body, pouring forth love, healing, and light. into your intestinal functions, your breathing control, and your reproductive functions. Continue to notice, be aware of your breath and how you are feeling within your body. And now with your left hand going straight in a vertical line, past you where your intestines are, feel your way down to where your pubic bone begins and just rest your left hand on the top of your pubic bone. The healing power of your breath is aiding the descending source of life energy. As it continues to move, it is strengthening the spine, opening the coccyx, and harmonizing your whole body. The energy helps in releasing back tension, as well as helps your legs. Breathe slowly and mindfully. And now, as you leave your left hand on your pubic bone, you're going to take your right hand and place it on the back of your body to where your tailbone is. It's the bottom of your spine, the base of your spine. It's also called your coccyx. So if that is at all uncomfortable for you, take your right hand and just move it a little bit to the right and place it on your hip. And if you have some kind of, you're uncomfortable in some way with that position, take your right hand and just place it on the front of your body where your pelvis or your groin is, because the energy knows where to go. As this loving breath continues to flow through your body, it revitalizes the ascending source of life energy as it flows up your back. It aids in the circulation in your legs and feet. It brings warmth to cold, clammy hands and feet, and it improves vascular functioning. Continue to hold this last position of the main central vertical flow for a few more moments, and as you breathe, notice what is happening within your body and how you are feeling. And now, as you continue to breathe gently and slowly, we will connect ourselves to that supervisor and mediator flow. So if you need to open your eyes, just do. Take your left hand, place your left thumb over the nail of your left ring finger, and gently leave it on your lap or in a gentle position that's comfortable. Take your right hand and place it over your shoulder, between where your shoulder and your neck meet. This is your left supervisor flow. So now with your eyes closed and just gently breathing, know that this is harmonizing and balancing any issues related to the left side of your body, including your head, neck, shoulder, arm, hip, knees, and feet. This is your left supervisor flow. And it also includes allowing the energy to arise in all of the safety energy locks, the 26 of them that you have on the left side of your body. Notice how you're feeling in your body. And now we will harmonize the right side of your body using the right supervisor flow. So take your right hand off your left shoulder, put your right thumb over your right ring fingernail, take your left hand and place it over your shoulder as if it is a coat hanger. This is your left supervisor flow. And this balances and harmonizes any issues related to the left side of, your right supervisor flow. It's your right supervisor flow, and it includes any issues on the right side of your body, including your head, your neck, your shoulder, your arms, your hips, and your knees. And again, it includes all of the safety energy locks going up and down the right side of your body. And then now, as you're in this position, take your knees and place your knees together. This is the mediator flow. Your feet at the bottom where your shoes are can be either flat on the floor, or you can cross them, or you can spread them out to keep your knees together. This mediator flow, the energy zigzags as it mediates down the front of the body and up your back, going from left to right and right to left sides of your body. It helps to balance each side of your body, including your arms, to be in harmony with the main central vertical flow. The mediator can help clear your chest and your back, and it revitalizes the descending and ascending energy of your body. Harmonizing the supervisor and the mediator flow regularly helps you to feel balanced. It also releases your attitudes or emotions that you worked on when you held your fingers. The beauty of the art of Jinshin is there's often more than one way to achieve the same goal. This meditation is a flow similar to how our miraculous body flows with all its systems as one. It can be calming and help you to fall asleep, or you can use it to invigorate yourself upon awakening. As the intelligence inside of you knows what you need, regular use gives optimum results. As your eyes are closed, you can keep this position or place your hands in any position that you would like. The more you practice any of these flows in this meditation, the more you balance yourself. And these energy patterns have been used for thousands of years. They're never a technique. They're truly an art of healing, expanding your consciousness, and getting to know yourself. You can never do harm to yourself. Regular practice and repeating primes your brain to switch into relaxation mode at the very first touch. And you are invited to take this art of living, longevity, balance, benevolence, and compassion into your own lifestyle as you spend time in getting to know and to help yourself. All you need is your breath, your fingers and hands, and a little bit of time and patience. It is truly a treasure of effortless healing. We now ask for the healing of our bodies on all levels to be continuous and always for our highest good. We ask for ourselves, for all those we love, our precious world, and all living things to be continually blessed and healed. May we be peace, and may this world be at peace. So rest now just a little bit longer in the awareness of your body breathing. Give yourself permission to be at home in your body and in this present moment. Notice what is happening within. Take a few more slow, quiet, and relaxing breaths. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. May you all be blessed.